What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Greenlight Weekend Podcast. This was just me and Brian this week, and it was fun.
Yes, it was fun, and we got super fucking silly. Mostly me. I'm
Yeah.
a fucking weird person, but I enjoy it. I
Yeah.
think it may contribute to the world in some fucked up way.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And you drop some knowledge. That's always good.
A little bit.
A little bit of
A
knowledge.
little bit.
Yeah. Well, be sure to check out Hip Hop Trip on SoundCloud. Yep. He's the music. And mostly we just talk nonsense.
Talk some holiday stuff.
We did talk holiday stuff.
Talk a little politics. What I know. A little bit. It's mostly bullshit.
Blew my mind. I was so uninformed. I still am. I'm going to work on that.
We'll be more informed next time.
Or not.
Or not.
We'll see. You chose to listen to this, so
Yeah.
that's on you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
If you are listening to this, you guys are awesome.
Yeah. And check us out, GLW_podcast on Instagram and greenlightweekend@gmail.com. Enjoy.
Love yourself.
Let me tell you something real quick. Flipping through the pages of a notebook, dope hooks, old school shit, get your dome shook, no luck. For you, can you feel what I'm
Born
saying?
hard.
Rhyme slinging.
Hard. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was told. I was told just born rock hard.
Really?
No. But that's what I like to imagine.
I could believe that.
Like, the head nurse spoke up, said leave this one alone. Because I was bad to the bone, Phil.
Bad with a bone.
Bad with a bone.
Born with a bone. Wow.
I'm not mad at the idea. How about Saturday we went to a fucking onesie party? Did you enjoy
That was
yourself?
fun. I did.
There was a lot of fun people.
Yeah, I'm glad I was the only person in a onesie.
Yeah.
There was a split second where I thought, maybe I'm going to be the only person here.
Nah.
Just me and James.
Spaceman.
He was a space cowboy.
I like
He had the
James's-
boots and everything.
It made me smile so much when I saw him. Just wearing like a astronaut suit and all of a sudden was space.
He looked good.
He did look good. Everybody looked good. There's some beautiful souls there.
Yep.
The next day after those parties, I always just like get this weird anxiety because I feel like I made an ass out of myself at least once.
Yeah, you were the only one telling dick jokes.
Hard too.
It's only because I was there.
I know. I was literally trying to make you laugh, but I was yelling at the party.
I was saving jokes until you got there.
I appreciate that.
I had a few.
The only ones that are really gonna appreciate it.
Mhm.
James just gets all, oh my god, when there's other people around, he gets all high and mighty. It drives me fucking nuts. Like Evan does it sometimes, but he's getting more and more vulgar the longer he hangs out with me. I have changed Evan's like sense of humor for sure. Definitely. But James, he it's more of a virtue signaling issue, and it
Yeah.
drives me fucking insane. I hate it, Phil. I hate it when people
Tell.
want to seem like good people,
Mm-hmm.
and he's more offensive than I am when it's just the two of us.
Right.
Like far more, like says shit I would never say, and that's saying something. Like I'll say anything for a giggle. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just a weird, the virtue signaling thing. It's
Mhm.
gross. It's fucking gross, especially when it's like to a friend. Evan kind of pulls that shit too when there's a girl around. Like I don't know what it is.
Welcome to the Greenlight Weekend Shit Talking Hour.
Shit talking hour. That's what you're getting this
Hashtag
week.
fuck James.
Hashtag fuck James. We are in the throes of the holiday season. How's
Yeah.
that? How's that affecting your mood? It's changing mine drastically.
The whole shopping for presents thing.
That
I want to give my family gifts and stuff, but it's hard to shop for people who already have everything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I procrastinated,
Mm-hmm.
so I can't like order any cool custom thing online that I
Yeah.
was going to do and have it here in time.
I ordered my shit on Amazon on Sunday, and it's 2 days.
Right.
You know.
You have
if
Amazon Prime?
Yeah. Doesn't
Mhm.
Coel?
Maybe.
Hmm.
I don't know.
You
I don't
can use
think
mine. Just use your card.
so. Yeah. No, it's all good. I just don't know what to get everybody
Right.
with, my budget. And that's what sucks is like if I could spend $200 on everybody,
Right.
I would know what to get my dad
Yeah.
for $200, but
Totally.
and he doesn't expect anything, and neither does everybody else. But they always fucking ball out for me,
Right.
and I feel bad because I want them to have presents and shit to open.
Yeah.
It's just And then, I procrastinate until the fucking last week.
That's
I'm
the
like,
move.
"Oh, I need to go get it." And then I'm out there fucking competing with all the other assholes.
Mm-hmm.
It drives me nuts. I'm like,
Mhm.
"Get out of the fucking passing lane."
Yeah, I'm an
I
alpha though.
hate you.
I feel like everybody else is a bunch of betas. They're all out here just like sheep, just kind of being herded. Nobody's in a rush. Everybody's just like, ooh, look at that. I'm on a mission, dog.
Yeah.
I'm fucking trying to swim through people. It drives me crazy. That's why I did a lot of mine on Amazon.
Not a lot of swimming.
Makes a lot more sense for me. I went to go get groceries the other day, and the store was so goddamn packed. It was
Town's been crazy. I
And-
can't even imagine how Farmington is on a
and we
Saturday.
live in Durango.
Yeah.
It's fucking nothing
There's
compared.
probably
to,
maybe 25,000 people in town on a Saturday.
I'm so dumb. Like if you ask me to, I don't even know how many people live in Durango. There's a
Like
sign.
16,000 people.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even
In the city
consider
limits.
that.
And there's probably 55 to 60,000 people in Farmington
Okay,
in the city limits.
in the city limits.
I'm a fucking nerd.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Being a
I
nerd's
know
cool, man.
random shit like that.
Exercise is cool. Being healthy is cool.
No, exercise is bullshit.
No,
You're gay.
I'm gay. Yeah. So my sister told me when I told her I was exercising earlier. She's
What's gay about
punk
that?
ass. I don't know, man.
Gay
I-
people like to
I
exercise.
suck a lot of dick at the gym. Maybe that.
Oh, that's what she meant.
Oh,
Yeah.
giving blowies in the bathroom at the
Yeah.
gym. Yeah.
That's all you do.
I did
I mostly hang out in the locker room.
I did 2 sets of deadlifts, sucked 3 dicks, and I got out of there, Phil. That's how we do it.
Oh, man.
Tried to get shit done.
It's mostly old dudes there.
A lot
They
of
pay
old
the
dudes.
most.
100%. You
Mm.
think fucking, what are they called? Sugar babies? Is that the chicks that try to latch on to a
Mm.
sugar daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really weird word.
Sugar
I'm not
baby?
into the whole daddy thing.
Mm.
If a girl is like, fuck me, daddy, I'm like, no,
At all.
please don't
At all.
say that.
Yeah. Even over
It's
a
not my
text, if
thing.
it's supposed to be sexy,
Ooh, daddy.
it doesn't turn me on at all. I don't know. Maybe it's.
I don't know. A Latino chick that says "I poppy."
That's way different,
That's
dude.
that-
That is
I like that.
that's my kryptonite.
I don't know why, because I don't really speak Spanish,
Right.
so it's not as engraved in my brain to not like.
In my mind, I'm not like, ooh, she's calling me daddy. No, I'm like, yeah, fucking right, I Poppy, what's up?
It's just exotic.
That's just me. It is exotic and it's sexy, and I'm super into Latina chicks. I don't know why. I feel like they'd make a great mom too. They got a
Mm.
solid family structure, good genetics.
That's what you're into. That's what attracts you, the genes.
It really does. It really does. And I just
If there was an apocalypse, will my babies defeat other babies?
right. I want the fucking meat eaters of the bunch. You know, I want. If you have to, you'll kill that man and eat his ass. Ass cheek.
I was like, Jesus. Butthole first.
Like a wolf. Sorry guys, that was aggressive.
I'll add a compressor.
Like
Calm
a
it
wolf.
down a bit.
That's how wolves do it, man. Bears. And the alpha gets the liver. I don't know if you want to go straight for human liver. I feel like it's full of toxins.
Mine is, for sure.
A lot of booze.
I think I'm gonna stop drinking again for like a couple weeks.
I feel like you've mentioned that the
I
last
know,
few weeks.
I know.
How's that going?
I feel like shit.
Well, if you went to the gym, maybe that would help, brother.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
in a weird rut where it's like, I don't.
It's not worth it to go to the gym.
Yeah, like no. I
Or
just
you don't have time.
I'll drink the night before, and then I'm like, I'm not gonna drink today, and then I drink that night.
11 rolls around.
Yeah. Not even 11. I'm pretty good until the evening. I need more hobbies. I need more shit to do. I
Really?
need to go back and work out and go back to jiu-jitsu, and
Yep.
this is all the shit that I need to do.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just weird. I get stuck in a self-sabotage mode.
I think
And
everybody does, man.
Yeah. And it's just these last couple weeks, and it's getting to me today. I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Alcohol depresses me for sure.
Interesting.
I feel good when I'm drinking, but
Makes-
then the next day I'm like super depressed and I don't want to work out. And I'm like, oh, I'm not going to drink today so I can work out tomorrow. And then I drink. And then I'm like, well, I can't work out today because I feel like shit because I drank last night. And it's like a weird fucking cycle that I fall into. It's like
it's addicting as well.
It's like I'm fucking bipolar. Not like hardcore bipolar, but like my alcoholic tendencies are bipolar. Where I'm like doing fucking great and my highs are super high and I'm working out like a motherfucker, or I'm just like drinking at night
Sad
and like
panda.
Yeah, just depressed and sad about shit.
Do you think it's directly connected to alcohol?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I felt fucking amazing during October.
Really?
I didn't have that flip-flop feeling. I consistently worked out. Like, I felt good.
I feel you there. Like in October, I feel like I was a little more consistently high, and I definitely have a tendency to get a little cranky. Like, mostly, it's almost all related to work. Like, if I have to work too long, too many hours, and I stop having time, like, I had to leave for work at like 5:30 yesterday, and the gym opens at 5:30, and if I wasn't such a fucking pussy, I would have got up at 4 and done a kettlebell workout.
Yeah.
But I got up at like 4:45, 4:30, and by the time I have to start a fire every morning, and I had to cut kindling at 4 in the morning, hopefully waking up some neighbors.
Yeah.
And after all that, and it's all excuses when it comes down to it. I could have worked out after work, I guess, but then it was, dude, I got home 8 and went to bed. But I don't know. It's hard to make it a priority. And when work is taking up too much of my time and I feel like it's preventing me from working out, whether it is completely or not, it bums me out, man. Because I don't like my job that much. I don't hate my job, and I really like my boss, but there's no passion anywhere other than the fact that I get to take my dog and listen to podcasts. And those two are giant fucking check.
Yeah. Well, I think my biggest thing is like you were saying the other day about the Saturn and the 7 years and all that. It's that time I'm thinking I'm just in a weird transition. Feel old because we're almost 30. And we're not that old. We're still fucking young, but...
Yeah, but getting there. Definitely getting there. It's scary.
Yeah, it's because like 10 years ago, you could have like found a passion and then been good at it fucking by the time you were 23, and you still had your 20s to be successful. And
right. I think you always just want those struggling years to be behind you.
Right.
Like, why haven't I already gone through that?
Exactly.
But if you don't have a fucking passion, and you have gone through it, man. I mean, we struggled. We've had a lot of we found ways to make it more comfortable, sure.
Yeah.
But we've had a lot of goddamn, dude, every single month, almost my entire life, I've been worried about rent, or the electric bill. Or whatever, living check to check like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And now that I actually have, I know next month's rent's already put away. That's about it, but
it
still feels great. Yeah, especially because my rent doubled with the living alone thing, and it's definitely, I feel the pressure,
right?
But you just got to be more responsible in your day to day. Or speaking of myself,
discipline.
Just cooking. Cooking will save you so much goddamn money. Like, I bought $12 worth of ground beef the other day, and last night I made a pound of burgers and a pound of spaghetti. That's at least 3-4 meals,
Yeah.
And I got all my green chili. I love green chili.
Yeah, you just gotta you have to actually cook it and don't let it go to waste. I was the worst about buying fruit and then never eating it.
I don't really eat much fruit.
Yeah.
I almost eat a banana every day. I do like the banana right before the gym. It feels like it's like
a little bit of sugar.
Right. And I feel like if I do it right before the gym, then I'm not paying for it, you know? And I feel like by the time I get out of there's not like a crash or anything. I'm just like, I feel good. All the endorphins are pumping.
Right.
Testosterone's a-flowing. When I left the gym today, I felt like a fucking gorilla, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I kept trying to get on the calf machine. Only thing I didn't work out was my calves on my legs because there was just no getting in that, man. It was just old man after old man looking like they were trying to find a place to sit for 8 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know?
That annoys the fuck out of me.
Dude, just go. It's like the same as in traffic. Just fucking go.
On the reverse of that, though, I hate when old men just sit there in front of you when they're waiting for you to get done on one of the machines.
Oh, I don't do that.
And
I'm
they're just,
doing
like,
other shit.
Staring at you.
Yeah.
Just like, please, go away.
Yeah.
I got like 3 sets left. Come on.
When I jump, the only thing that I'm a dick on is when I get on the squat rack. I'm going to be there for a while.
Yeah.
But I'm working. I do squats, pull-ups, and then deadlifts with chin-ups. And that's a solid 25 minutes, like
Right.
probably. I'm going to be there.
Yeah. I wish they would have just made a little bit more weight room. It's just not enough shit
feel
when
like
it's
that-
really busy.
No, it's really not.
And then you have people who want to take up 4 different things at once, and they're doing supersets.
You
And
can't do that.
in the middle of like, yeah, go there at 4:30 in the morning. You could do that shit
Mm-hmm.
because it's not open. But
Right, 5:30.
5:30 in the morning.
No, and you see pretty much everybody at 5:30 is taking up 2-3
Yeah.
things. And me, I like to do like I'll do something over here and walk over and do some pull-ups or something just because that's where you do pull-ups. But I almost never have an issue with that when
Right.
it's super early, you know? That's when you have to show up. 10 was pretty nice. Everybody kind of cleared out. But towards the end of my workout, it was just flooding in. So
Yeah.
I just did what I could and got the fuck out. Got my big stuff in. Felt
Nice.
good. After the Saturday, Sunday, I didn't work out. And then yesterday, I didn't get a workout. So I just felt like I really needed to work out. Because dude, if I go a whole week, who knows when I'm going back to the gym? Like,
That's where
once
I'm
you
at.
break that
I
cycle.
fell into that rut. I'm like, God damn it.
I did a couple
Or I
weeks ago.
don't even enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be around all the fucking people. And like, I guess that was what was getting me today. It's just like, I do not want to be around all you fucks.
Dude, we should go play racquetball.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that's great exercise, especially if it's me and you. You know we're going to be fucking running around all aggressive. It's so fun. I hit it as hard as I can every
Top
time.
spin.
It's so fun. I've smoked James with the racquetball one time. James.
I fucked Brittany up a long time ago.
Yeah. End of the day, huh?
Mhm. She was not excited about doing it either. She was not an exercise type. I was like, let's go play racquetball. Like the first ball that I served up, I hit her right in the leg on accident. That was horrible.
The leg.
Yeah, but it was coming in hot.
Of course
She
it is.
bruised easily.
I don't know. Sounds
Mhm.
weak bitch is something I can't have in my life. Like as a partner,
No genetics.
there's no
Weak bitch genetics.
Right, exactly. If you're a weak bitch, chances are my kid's gonna be half weak bitch, and that's not good. Because, all right, my parents' genetics are pretty strong. I got pretty lucky, but
A little crazy.
I am so blind. I'm so blind, bro. Like I feel like my eyes have gotten worse in the last. When did I get my glasses? 6 months ago. My eyes have gotten worse since then. I have a hard time reading the words when I'm playing Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, you've always had eye problems.
I hate it. It drives me fucking insane. And it's a constant hassle. Like if we were in the jungle, I could be left very, very vulnerable very quickly. Even if I had my glasses.
You
Like,
gotta guard
glasses
those
are
motherfuckers.
So vulnerable. Yeah. So it's just, I don't know. As a survival.
Every time you gotta run, you gotta take them off, put them in your pocket. just look for
hitting shit.
look for the blobs.
Yeah.
You'll get good at knowing what blobs are what.
Right. I feel like I could
That
adapt.
blob hurts when I run into it.
See, I don't want to change my thinking that much.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do to
Something
survive,
tree,
man.
Bush. You know.
This is
it's true.
apocalypse times.
I'd just hide up in camp and do all the things that I could do real close to my face, and you could bring me food.
Uh-huh.
I'd be a gatherer.
The old blind man and who's not really old. 35.
I feel like I could see a deer that's like kind of far away. Sneaking up on the motherfucker might be tricky, but if somebody turned me in the right direction, but
That bad, huh?
I just can't see. Well, I mean, how close are you gonna get to a deer? Is the point I'm trying to make. Like,
So it's your close-up vision.
no, it's the far. I can see it close up, but far away. But it gets really like I can see a stop sign from really far away. But
You
there's
know
no
what it is.
It's red.
Yeah.
Exactly. And a deer, I think I could see movement. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my vision's definitely getting worse. When I was reading street signs the other day, I gotta get pretty close before I can actually read the words. But luckily,
Right.
I know what they are.
Yeah. I think whole point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want a baby mama that's blind. We don't need more blind.
Big old thick glasses.
Yeah, my glasses are ridiculous.
Hottest girl you've ever seen, though.
Yeah, I mean, we'll teach that kid how to sonar.
Just a beautiful, beautiful bat baby.
And me, I still have ears that stick out, but when I was a kid, they were pretty out there. So I think you could use that to your advantage. Maybe I have big ears because I'm blind.
That's what I was just thinking.
Jesus Christ. That's awful.
You got big ears because you're a little blind.
A little blind.
No, that's evolution.
Yes. Hairless, big ears, can't see for shit. It's like
just a big old satellite for sound waves. Your whole body.
Sound waves. Yeah. I mean,
maybe if you were hairy, though, it'd be even more intense.
Yeah, see, you can feel the vibrations.
How's your hearing?
Hearing's pretty good.
Yeah.
My dad's pretty deaf, though, so I don't know. It might be going.
I ring a lot.
I listen to a lot of loud music. You ring a lot? Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Not a lot, but
happens. Hasn't happened. Doesn't really happen much for me.
Yeah.
But after like a concert, sure.
You know, I need to stop sticking my fingers in my ears.
I use Q-tips a lot.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's good.
I think I don't push them in. I just kind of clean the edge. I think I wear headphones so much that I get like weird buildup right around the outside.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys are that interested in this. My earwax issues. We got to talk about something.
Earwax problems.
Earwax problems are real. Holidays, man. Holidays. I think this time of year fucks me up so much because Thanksgiving always, me and Dusty, I work for my uncle. So just like we both try to not have to work on holidays, you know what I mean?
Right.
But the problem is most of the time that creates this domino effect of catch up, and that just fucks everything up. And then between Christmas and New Year's is rough.
Yeah.
Because I'm real hungover the day after Christmas because my family drinks a lot. And then and I drink a lot. I'll take responsibility. I drink a lot and I love it. It makes me happy. I feel like it's like my super juice. And it may add to my depression when I'm at work, but it sure as hell helps me cope as well, you know?
That's that endless cycle that I'm in.
Right. When I'm just having a shitty day and I go get a beer out of the ranch fridge.
If I didn't give a shit about the fact that I'm drinking, but it's like that. I put that image in my mind where I'm only going to drink like a couple times a week, and then I drink every night, and I'm like, it drives me nuts.
Well, as well as anybody that shit doesn't just happen. You got to make an effort, and
I know.
The reason it drives you nuts is because you're disappointed in yourself.
Exactly.
Which is unfortunate, but I feel like a lot of people that happens to everybody, man. And me, like I said, if I go a week without going to the gym, who knows if I'm going back. Yeah. And that's kind of what happened with the jiu-jitsu gym. And every time it's like, well, I'm doing it Monday, going Wednesday, and then something comes up or, something I feel like is more of a priority. It's all about priorities, I suppose. But when it comes to drinking, Sober October is the only, and I feel like it's a really self-defeating thing to say, but I feel like that's one of the only situations where I can trust myself not to drink. Where I fucking gave somebody my word, kind of. We made a deal almost, Yeah. That was kind of the thing. And it's not like we were going to cut one of your legs off if you ended up drinking or something.
Just a ball.
Just one ball.
One nut.
We're putting it right there.
The big one.
Don't take the big one. Gotta find me a nice Latina chick and pump out some kids. And you can take them both as far as I'm concerned. No, that's where your testosterone comes from.
Don't cut them off completely.
Right. Like a cow. Makes them all soft. Weak. Weak bitches. Did you know they tie ropes around the balls of bulls when they're riding them?
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
I don't think they do.
I think they do.
Pretty sure they don't.
Know. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. They get close, but they don't tie them around the nutsack.
I heard they did.
I'm pretty
positive.
They
yank on their balls.
No. I remember that when I went through that phase where I was going to buy a bull.
Yes, I do. I was like, why?
I did some research. I don't think they get them close. It gives them definitely a little bit of discomfort, but it's not like what everybody thinks where they're tying ropes around their nutsack. Like maybe in some weird countries where they're doing some, but not like the professional bull riding.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Haley told me that. I blame her. I kind of believed her. Well, I obviously believed her.
Yeah, they don't actually time around the nuts.
Text her,
It's
tell her
like-
she's a whore. Oh, do that.
Yeah, that's probably not a good text.
She's a nice person.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. A joke.
No, it's like close. It's like maybe the taint of the bull,
Jesus.
and it just gives them a little more incentive to
Get you the fuck off.
get the fuck off.
Yeah. She's like, I don't know what's happening to
Yeah.
my taint.
I'm not saying it's totally humane, but it's
Right.
not like a fucking cock ring around the balls, you know, like I do to myself.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only way
Those
I can
rubber
come.
bands. It's the only way I can keep from coming. Hey-o.
Hey, I don't know, man. Seems risky to me. I just kind of let my dick do whatever it wants. I have a
dick's
little
wild
control
card.
over the mind, but as far as like physical manipulation, I don't know. Already gets enough of a beating as it is.
You're abusive.
What it's not behaving.
What does it do wrong?
I don't know. It's just constantly trying to
Wake up!
fuck, dude.
Wake up!
No, it's the opposite.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep, please. Just constantly hard. We can't do this all the time.
You have to beat it to sleep.
I have to not just sleep. I gotta be in public in gym shorts and shit. Like, calm down, motherfucker.
Walking down the street, smacking your dick and
It's the pattern on the pants.
I'm sorry. He has a mind of his own.
Like a bad dog. Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You get enough hot girls in yoga pants around. It's hard for me to control myself. Not really. I'm a pretty civilized individual.
See you running around the gym.
Up here, I've barked at a girl in my head when it just been like, what the fuck was that? Sometimes you just see an ass, man, and it's just in an exercising
good.
state.
It's too good.
Well, yeah, and like you get to see asses in yoga pants all the time, but not like squatting weight and shit or doing deadlifts.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You're like looking at all the mirrors, trying not to be creepy.
And then there she is. There's
Mhm.
the ass right there. You look up, she's there. You turn this way, she's there. Just mirrors everywhere. I can't get my eyes off of it. I
Uh-huh.
can, but it's a lot of power of the mind because I've almost just been like, just fucking dead face. I'm a
Yeah,
creeper.
that's creepy.
I know.
I don't know. The fact that you're a gentleman and you don't be creepy is every guy's creepy.
I agree.
Every fucking guy in their mind is creepy. I
So
don't
do you
give
think
shit
you're a
who
weak
you say.
bitch if you don't have to consciously sometimes have to, like, because I do have to consciously avoid it. Like, I can't help it.
Yeah.
Like, if there's somebody that's super attractive to me working out right next to me, it's hard for me not to pay attention. And I try not to stare or anything, but I have to try.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they gotta know that they look good because
And
they're wearing stuff
skin
that makes
tight.
them look even better.
Skin tight from head to toe. You know?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's not like they're wearing ankle long skirts.
Right. They're definitely looking for attention, but you only want the attention you want, right? That's the thing. They probably don't want my attention, but they want some people's
Mhm.
attention. So I try not to be creepy. I don't know. But I have to make an effort is the whole point. I don't know.
Just sitting in the corner eating Cheetos.
I just turn on Slipknot and fucking look at my phone. It's the only way.
Yeah, I think that's everybody's defense mechanism,
Right. I'm
especially in public.
not trying
grab
to
their
be
phones.
the guy that's just staring at his phone, but I'm also not trying to be the guy that's just staring at her ass.
Yeah, they don't realize I'm taking pictures. I mean, no.
You gotta turn off the sound. Always remember to turn off the sound. Nothing's creepier.
It was a selfie.
My bad.
It was a selfie. I'm
It's just
working
like-
out today. Check out my Instagram. Did you see that? One of the things that Joe Rogan posted, he said if Jamie Vervin knew that Kanye West was coming on the podcast, oh, then never mind.
Was it silly?
It's funny. Because have you seen that one video of the dude who's in a baseball cap and then a dress, and he's right by the car, and he's like talking super feminine,
No.
Okay, well then never mind.
Dude,
You'll find it and it'll be hilarious.
I'm so boring.
It's okay.
I've been working way too much and I don't have service where I work. If I did have service where I work, though, I would just be constantly staring at my goddamn phone because I'm just in my truck. Instead, I'm reading.
Right. That's probably good. Better
like
for
to
your
read.
mind
Yeah. I
and
really
your
like to read.
vocabulary.
Is it,
It's one
a
of the
video?
bubbles.
Oh, one of the bubbles.
Whatever those are fucking called.
Stories.
Stories, yep.
I can't find it. Evan does the stories all the time.
Yeah.
He made me part of one of his, and it made me kind of uncomfortable.
Oh, wow.
We were on a ski lift and, well, doing the Dutch rudder.
Mm.
You know, I wasn't gay. I wasn't touching his dick. He wasn't touching my dick.
No, that's not gay at all.
No.
It's a perfect place for a Dutch rudder.
It kind of is. But I don't know. It feels kind of weird. I feel like somebody's going to have to be like this or something.
Yeah.
Just vulgarity is all I think about.
It's called a line jerk.
The old line jerk.
Anyway, what was the video about?
I don't know. We were on the ski lift. But then I found my hat from Durango Martial Arts that I thought my ex maybe took and burned in a sacrificial manner. But nope, Craig was fucking wearing it.
When I saw it, I was like, I think that's Brian's hat.
Well, there's one place to get it.
Yeah.
One place. Just like,
I didn't know. I was like,
in there.
Craig, go to the gym.
No, it's okay.
Just a sweet hat.
At least I found my hat. Yeah. I'm going to
good.
go claim it. Snatch it off his little red head.
Is he a redhead?
I don't know. Brown hair, red hair, something like that. I don't pay that much attention to dudes.
Don't lie.
Okay, I do. I notice a beautiful man. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
And I've had girls think I'm gay because I've vocalized those observations.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, Jesus Christ, that's a beautiful man. It's like, are you gay? No, but look at that motherfucker. You know? You don't got to be gay to appreciate Chris Hemsworth. Beautiful man. I watched
Who's
the
that?
Avengers last night. Thor.
Mm.
Yeah, I just know because lots of people talk about how beautiful he is.
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit I listen to.
Yeah.
A lot of gay talk.
Maybe that's not the only reason that these girls are
Well,
wondering if you're gay.
I don't want to fuck any of them. I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Yep.
I'm not interested in vagina at all. I just really, I don't know. People will definitely think I'm gay if they listen to this.
No.
I make a lot of gay comments.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
We both do.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's kind of our thing.
Yeah, it makes us laugh so hard. That's the thing. We were playing at the onesie party, just playing fucking beer pong, just getting destroyed. But I was more trying to make you laugh the entire time than play beer pong because you're such a good audience, man. And every once in a while I got like a few laughs, but most of the time it was just you because I'm vulgar.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got into this one conversation. Most of the conversations were just super one-sided, and I was just like talking at people, and I didn't think about all this till the next day. I was kind of drunk. I was having a good time. I'm a pretty aggressive communicator. But this one chick, I sat down, and I was trying to finally calm down. And I was wearing a gorilla onesie, as you know. But I sat down, and she was like, "Oh, gorilla, is that like a favorite animal?" So, you know, top 3 probably. She was like, "Not many of them left." I was just like, what? She's just like, "It's really sad." And then just started bumming me out, dude.
Wow.
Just like,
That's a bummer.
yeah, people. I mean, we're just fucking evil. Like a plague to all these beautiful creatures. And just like, clearly not team people.
Mm.
I'm definitely team people. I don't think we should go out and shoot all the gorillas, but I like people for sure.
Yeah.
I was watching the Avengers Infinity Wars last night because they did it on the whiskey reel.
Mm.
So I was like, okay. I was all pumped about watching it. And they kept talking about how dope Spidey's suit was. And it was, for sure.
Yeah.
And it was a spacesuit. Super dope. Why are we talking about the Avengers?
I don't know. That's where your mind went, man.
But because the whole premise of the movie is like
I was listening.
the extinction of half the population of the universe, right? And that's how the rest of the half is going to have enough resources to maintain. Because basically, you know, too many creatures, not enough resources. Eventually this is going to die. But he thinks, the bad guy, if he kills half the population, then everything else will flourish.
Yeah.
Right? So that got me thinking about like the whole gorillas going away, all that jazz. Like if there's less people, it'd probably be good.
Mm-hmm.
But it just,
We're life. We're eating away at the earth like a fucking bacteria.
But so is everything. You
I
turn
know, that's
goats
what I'm
loose
saying.
in an acre, that's going to be dead.
Yeah, it's just life.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
This is our fucking resource.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's everything's resource. We just happen to be the ones that control it the most, manipulate it the most.
Yeah. Are we just a cocoon for the next being?
The AI?
The AI, artificial intelligence. But even then, you still need resources to run any kind of intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have energy. Can't be created or destroyed.
What if they eat us?
It just goes on. I don't think they'll eat us.
So many people.
I think we're just going to eventually... We're already kind of like cyborgs already. Like our phones are all... Everybody has a phone, you know.
Well, what about contacts? That's a technology.
For sure,
yeah?
but not like this.
Right.
Where we're like dialed in and synced up to
to
everybody.
each other.
Yeah. It's crazy. How is it going to be in 100 years? Like, are we going to just be part of our phones, or are our phones going to be part of us?
I think the chip's coming, man.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to be subjected to said chip.
I don't think I'm going to be the first one.
I don't...
See how things go.
I think eventually, I mean, the only way you're going to be able to drive, like, potentially in our lifetimes, we might see, like, gas engines be outlawed.
Totally.
I think they are in Switzerland now.
Yeah.
Switzerland? Or Sweden. One of those little countries just made it to where it's going to be illegal in, like, 2020. I think they gave them a couple of years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, electric cars only.
How are you going to get the electricity for that? Are you doing it in a renewable way?
Probably not.
Or are you just going to make
the batteries are
10 times more pollution with like coal power plants?
Yeah.
Because if the coal power plants are going to have to make up the electricity for everybody driving their fucking cars around every day.
Right.
And this sounds like an American problem.
I
Who
think
knows how it is over there?
Solar would probably be, I think, obviously the most logical resource. Yeah. But still, batteries come from conflict minerals and slavery and a lot of dark shit, dude. Like that, I think that's like where Francis Ngannou's from or some shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Some kind of mine.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
To think about.
And he made it to France.
You're never gonna. You gotta live in a world of gray.
World of gray.
It's never gonna be black or white.
Yeah, but I still think. I mean, I know where gas comes from. Sure, maybe we're raping the earth. But I see it. But it's still a resource, and all these goddamn... I've only had a couple people. I generally don't talk about the fact that I work in natural gas whenever I'm...
With hippies?
With hippies. Mostly in Durango, I don't talk.
Hipsters.
Unless I'm with some redneck motherfuckers, because there's a lot of rednecks around here, too.
Everybody who drives gasoline-powered vehicles,
well, not
but
just
still
that,
talk
but
shit
they
about
also... It's not like they're cutting firewood.
Yeah.
Like, it's cold. How do you stay warm?
Right.
Without people like me... People like you freeze to death because you're a weak bitch. I make gas and I cut wood.
I turn the little thing and then when the fan comes on.
It's not gas, it's fire.
It's fire.
Just made from gas. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we still need to find that. We need to make a transition out of it because I believe it's probably not the most... I don't think it's an unlimited resource.
It's not efficient.
Right.
Like compared to... renewable energy that is just constantly recycling itself until when the sun dies we're fucked anyway, so we might as well use that resource.
No more life.
And the wind always blows, especially in Wyoming.
Yeah, that's true.
And like those big ass solar windmill farms that we saw on the way to Indiana.
Yeah.
Like why not use that shit? The problem is it's not super efficient yet.
Well,
compared to money wise,
right,
compared to natural gas and oil.
Well, and the big issue is right that they're going up against an established fucking system, and it's super established. Yeah. Like it's just like trying to do solar and having to deal with the electric companies.
Yeah, but you see all those power companies are starting to kind of transition into more renewable, and that's fine because they're gonna take over and then still be the power monopoly.
Right.
And we're doing it on their terms.
Exactly. Because they're already in power.
Mm-hmm.
And they control the grid, bro.
That's what's crazy. Like, where do you get your electricity? There's only one place in town where you can pay for electricity. So if you call that lady in the desk a fucking cunt, she can shut your power off, and then you're fucked.
I've met her. She's bit of a cunt. I don't go through them. We go through somebody else, actually. It's more expensive. But
really?
I think my neighbors got in trouble so many times might have called her a cut.
How does that even work? How do they...
I have no idea.
What's different about power companies? It's all coming from the same place, right?
Nothing. I got nothing.
That's weird.
But I think the LPA refused to serve them anymore. So
yeah,
they went to this other company. It's definitely more expensive, and we have to, I don't know. I run all my numbers every month and give it to them. And they pay it online. Can you pay LPA online? That's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. I don't know. They told me it was different.
It might be.
Because one time I got shut off, and I was like, I will drive over there right now. Like, I just bought groceries, too. It was the middle of the summer.
Yeah.
Power got shut off.
Yeah, that happened a month ago. Our neighbor, the well house runs off his electricity. Well, he didn't pay his bill, and...
So nobody had water.
Yeah. So all three of our houses didn't have water, and it was like his third or fourth time getting it shut off, and then they make you pay another $500 deposit.
Wow.
On top of that, on top of your bill, because they don't trust you anymore. And so yeah, it took like 4 or 5 days for us to have water.
What?
Yeah, where the landlord was about to put a new power line over into our house to run it off ours instead, or Cody's.
Definitely do it to your son's house.
Yeah.
Don't put it on whoever else happens to live here. Do it to your son's house.
Yeah.
So you can help out or something.
I think that was the plan.
Right. I don't know.
But it's just, yeah. It was the same thing. Like, I'll go down there and pay it off, but it was like $600. I'm like, nope.
The worst.
Sorry.
The worst.
But yeah, it sucks when you don't have running water in the house. You forget about those luxuries.
Hey, you could have come to my house.
Take advantage of it. Yeah, for sure.
Sulfur water. Gotta deal with that.
We have a rec center passes. Just take showers there. It's just like the shitting. Like after a while, you can't shit anymore.
You just gotta have gallons of water.
Just like spend $100 on fucking water.
Yeah,
it's annoying.
That's no good. No good at all.
No bueno.
All right, you want to take a pee break? All right, pee break.
You sound like a combination of Fergie and Jesus.
I felt like I was floating above my body, watching myself sing.
I want some of whatever you're on.
That would be LSD, Phil.
Oh.
I almost thought about it. I don't know.
That would have made for a different day.
I kind of want to try, though. It's a podcast.
Yeah.
A little trippy.
I'm not in the right state of mind today. That would be...
No, definitely like...
super introspective.
Like a half.
Yeah.
Or quarter. Like split a half.
Yeah.
I could just be like, maybe super talkative. Just keep smoking weed.
Like a bump above microdose.
Like a bump of blow and a blow job. That's what I'm looking for. That kind of feeling.
Yeah. That's a fun feeling.
It is a fun feeling. Mostly, I mean, I'll take the blow job without the blow too. If I had to pick one, I'd probably take the blow job. Depends on how drunk I was. If I wanted to keep partying or not.
Yeah. But if you gotta stay with one for the rest of your life, blow job.
It is. No, definitely blow job.
Yeah.
Cocaine's
never made me feel like a blow job.
What? Blowjobs never kept me up partying either. When you're in Vegas, I mean, you can get a blowjob anywhere, but a little cocaine in Vegas never hurt nobody. What?
I bet it's hurt a lot of people in Vegas. Many people die of cocaine.
Yeah. You got to be careful when you do drugs, people. Oh, I think I'm on a super side note.
I think I'm going to do cocaine.
No, not doing cocaine. It seems like... You know how we were talking about the booze earlier and you can just get into a habit and all that jazz? It's an easy habit to get into because it's fun. But I feel like you can drink beer and drink it slowly, and at least less destructive. But man,
once it's sterile and I like the taste.
You start doing cocaine. I mean, the slow thing and cocaine don't really go together. You know, like you want to try more.
It's not like you want to try more. You want to do more. I want more cocaine. You can't just do a line and be like, well, that was good. I
I have been offered a line of cocaine before and done it and then not been around anymore.
Yeah, but your immediate feeling is I want to do more cocaine.
Right. It's best if it's not an option.
It's a horrible or devil dandruff drug.
The devil's dandruff. It is a very fucking. It is.
It's not. I mean,
it just
that
draws
horrible.
you in. No, it's beautiful.
It's helped a lot when you're super hammered.
Right. Sometimes you want to keep the party going.
Or just to stay alive. It's amazing how good you feel. You're like, wow, I am not drunk anymore. I think I can go back out.
I think I'm going to drink more.
Yeah, we had a bunch of food and what was that? It was like a little mini keg of beer.
What?
The
Heineken?
What was that fucking place called? The Full Tilt or the Tilted Kilt. That's what it was.
Yeah. It was like a little. It was like 6-8 beers or something.
Yeah. Anyway, we felt horrible after that. And then a little bit of stevia powder.
A little bit of them
just
dark
like,
arts.
wow, I really feel like going out. Let's go eat some steak and smoke some cigars.
Look at boobs.
Like gentlemen.
It was a fucking good evening. And yeah, that night was brought to you by cocaine because we would have been passed out in the room at fucking 7:30 at night. And then we still would watch the fights the next day. But that night wouldn't have happened the way it did, you know?
Yeah.
Perfect example of, well, there's nobody there to give us blowjobs. We almost built a bridge with the waitress. But other than that, that was a night for cocaine over blowjobs. I'd have taken a blowjob, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'll always take a blowjob. Not if it's a dude, I guess.
Depends.
Depends on the dude. Are we in Thailand?
What hole am I putting it in? Through the bathroom?
Right.
I'm going to be less inclined, but some weird, 24-hour porn shop.
Is there a nice curtain?
Who knows what's on the other side?
Something that looks like a puppet show could be going on behind the curtain? Yeah, it's all about the mystery.
Wow.
What a clean-shaven face. I had something to tell you, but I can't tell you after that.
I'm sorry.
It's a wholesome thing to say, and I don't want to bring it up right after fucking...
A wholesome thing to say.
No, more wholesome than fucking... God, I can't
Blowjob curtain.
Yeah, what's...
The glory hole curtain.
The glory hole fucking stage and curtain. I was picturing a whole little production.
Oh, boy.
At least painted on the wall like it was a stage.
Mm-hmm.
And then just right where, like maybe a little puppet's body, and then you put your dick right there.
Yeah.
So it looks like you're fucking the puppet's head. I don't know.
I feel like that's how Trump and Melania have sex. Puppet shows.
Yeah, man. Melania's so hot.
For an old lady.
For an old lady.
She looks super miserable all the time.
If I saw her at the gym, I would definitely dick her down. Or at least try. There's this like between 40 and 50-year-old lady at the gym that is always looking at me. And she is hot.
Cougar.
She has a big-ass ring on her finger, but she is hot as fuck.
Yeah. She's probably married to a Trump-like guy.
And one morning, she had her little dog. She has a dog like this big, and she was like walking it out while I was walking my truck, and the dog ran over to me. She was like, "Hey, come here," and little dogs don't listen for shit. Just like they might not even be able to hear. I don't know. But yeah, had a great conversation. It was a little flirty, dude. Kind of want to bang her. I'm not much of a home wrecker, but maybe they're separated.
Maybe. You can only hope.
Maybe she should just keep up appearances with the ring. Just keeping it tight though.
That's your new thing?
No.
Cougars.
I'm into anybody that wants to fuck me. I'll consider.
Anybody that wants to fuck me.
I'll consider.
Yeah.
You know? And especially anybody attractive that makes it known that they're interested in me, I am interested in, at least for a minute. You know, because you think about all the possibilities.
Right.
What could potentially happen? Sex could potentially happen. And maybe they're not awkward.
What was that wholesome thing you wanted to tell me?
I don't want to tell you now.
Oh, come on.
No.
Now I want to know after all that.
After the cougar banging. I don't think... banging cougars and glory holes are way different. Definitely. You're not getting blown by a dude.
Who knows what's in the glory hole?
Should be fun.
The scat.
I'm just worried about losing my dick.
Yeah.
Shing! Like...
Who would do that, though? That's some horrible shit to think about.
That's what I think about
It's
when
a
I put
glory hole, not a horror hole.
Dude, I don't
gotta
put my dick anywhere I can.
You got to keep out of the horror hole. Glory hole, horror hole.
When it comes to putting my dick in, I don't put my finger in holes either. You know what I mean?
That's
like, why would I
good
put my
rule of
dick
thumb.
in one? There might be fucking. Most of the time, I'm worried about bugs, spiders. Maybe there's a rat in there.
Don't stick your dick in caves.
Right. And what's the difference
Holes in
between
caves.
a cave and a glory hole? I mean,
There's probably a spider on the other side of a
Right.
cave. Might be Phyllis on the other side.
blush and shit. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh boy! So that wholesome thing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let my nephew Gavin come stay with me for a little while. This might be the first he's hearing about it. Right?
Oh, you're a great uncle.
I have a great uncle.
That's
but-
cool.
Yeah, I was trying not to talk about that right after the glory hole talk and all
Mhm.
that jazz. But I'm excited.
I think we need to get away from the glory hole
Dude, he's drawing me back
to
in.
a horror
It's
show.
the mystery, bro.
Yeah.
The mystery is so
I
enticing.
had a dream last night that Joe Rogan was my social studies teacher. It was super high.
Sounds
But he was a
awesome.
cool teacher.
I bet.
Yeah. And we had like a pop quiz, and I didn't study at all because I didn't know Joe Rogan was my social studies teacher.
Right.
And it was like some super confusing, complicated questions. Like he wrote it while he was stoned. And I was like, Mr. Rogan, it's like, this shit just doesn't make sense to me. Like, can I have some extra time to finish this quiz? And he's like, yeah, man. And it was just really nice. And I was trying really hard to finish the quiz before I woke up, and I didn't.
Damn it.
I feel like I failed Mr. Rogan.
I feel like you failed this dream.
It was weird, man. It was a weird dream.
That's awesome. Were you listening to Joe Rogan?
No, I mean, I always listen to Joe Rogan,
Right.
but not before I was going to sleep. It was definitely a random Joe Rogan dream.
Interesting. He's always on my mind too. If you asked anybody I've ever dated or Evan or any of my friends, really, they would
Mhm.
all say I'm gay for Joe Rogan.
A little bit. A
Little-
bit.
Little bit. A little bit. I'm a fan. Big fan. God damn it. Oh, I had a dream the other night. So I was playing Red Dead Redemption, then played Grand Theft Auto for 5 minutes, and then watched Planet Earth Dude, Planet Earth is way too good. And I was pretty high. So I ended up watching it for like 2.5 hours right before bed. And in my dream, there was wolves. There was a lion. I was riding a horse. Like, there
That
was
sounds
so
like
much
dreams you
going
have.
on. I'm always in danger in my dreams. There's
I'm all taking fucking social study quizzes. You're riding horses.
Were you anxious of tests?
Yeah.
Test anxiety?
I have anxiety about everything.
Really? I just think I'm going to get attacked by a wild animal.
I have anxiety about that too.
Apparently
Every time I'm
that's-
walking in the woods, especially alone.
Apparently that's the only fear I have because that's the only kind of bad dreams I have. It was actually a pretty heroic dream. Oh, and then my family was involved, and this girl I'm hanging out with was in my dream, and the family was judging her. Sounds familiar?
Wow.
It was holidays, man.
You got some
Holidays really
crazy
fuck
dream.
up my brain. And there was lions. I feel like I protected everybody from the lion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
With a sword.
Oh, Jenna cut a snake in half with a sword?
Oh, for a second I thought this was real life. I
No.
was like, why?
No, in the dream.
It was in front of
big
you in
snake.
your yard.
Yeah, it was a
You want to see something cool?
No, it was all in this dream. I was in danger. I was gonna get bit by a big snake. Oh, it did bite me. It was James's snake.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about this one.
It got in a hamper, and then I was trying to pull it out, and then it bit me. And Jenna cut it in half with a sword. And then somewhere down the road there was the lion. A lot of wildlife in this one.
Damn,
Planet Earth, man, it'll fuck you up
that's crazy.
right before bed.
Yeah.
There was definitely a big snake. And have you seen? Oh, probably not. I watched the Netflix Mowgli. It was bullshit. It kind of bummed me out. I
Oh, is
can't
that-
believe I watched it so long.
Is that the one that's kind of like the Jungle Book?
Yeah, it's same story.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's all live action.
Yeah.
I wasn't into it.
No.
I'm not a child, so maybe that's why. But
Should have took more
I'm a
drugs.
28-year-old man that watched it by himself. Like a fucking
This
weirdo.
fucking movie's bullshit.
It was though, Because I like the Jungle Book as much as the next guy. I think I would have enjoyed the cartoon much more.
As much as the next 28-year-old man.
What was your favorite Disney movie?
Disney movie.
Mine was Aladdin.
Yeah, Aladdin was good. I like Fox and the Hound a lot.
A lot of Fox and the Hound.
Pinocchio was good too.
Scary.
Yeah, Pinocchio. I was about to say that. It was
A
kind
little
of
dark.
scary.
A little dark.
I liked all of them. Toy Story. Shit was dope.
I'm not mad at Toy Story. I think that's Pixar. Doesn't matter.
That's Disney still.
Is it? I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dumb. It's okay.
It's okay, but
I like... Yeah, I was super into fucking Aladdin. Robin Williams. Fucking... It's all a love story. Flying rug and shit. I'm into all that.
Yeah, it's been a while
And Jafar.
since I've watched any of those.
I think Will Smith is going to be Jafar.
'Cause I'm 28.
There's Will Smith the genie. Will Smith is the genie.
I don't know.
They're
I didn't know they were making a new
Mhm.
Aladdin.
Yeah, Will Smith is the genie. Dude, Will Smith has the best Instagram ever. This may be a bit of an issue, and I was just talking about how much people talk about celebrities, but I was fucking balls deep in Will Smith's Instagram. I'd totally fuck Will Smith. It would be so good for my life.
Breaking news. Yeah, maybe.
I feel like it would benefit me.
Or he would just shut you out like a porn star.
I'd go live with it. I'd go so hot with it. You know how many people
Scandal.
would click on I fucked Will Smith?
I bet there's already
And it's a picture of
links
me
like that.
or crying. I couldn't cry.
Yeah, you'd be crying.
Yeah,
He just threw you away like a 10-cent hooker.
that'd be a bummer. But his Instagram, though,
Yeah.
is awesome. It's super fucking funny. It's
Yeah, he's always
inspirational.
dancing on cruise ships and shit.
He's been doing it for a year, and it's like the biggest Instagram ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Just, but it's Will fucking Smith, you know? Hard to top. And he has a really interesting life. I don't know. I'm a fan of his kids now. Even though I think
Have you ever heard Jaden Smith rap?
Mm-mm. Well, he was on a Logic song. It wasn't. He didn't do much.
Yeah, one of his albums. We played it at Pro Herb a lot while we were packing because it was hilarious.
Not good.
It's okay.
Yeah.
There's a song called Batman, Batman, Batman.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's hard to grind when you're just so cozy in your sheets.
It's hard to sound gangster.
Definitely not gangster. You can't go with the gangster approach. Got to be like, so goddamn rich, scuba diving and shit. You know,
Yeah.
that's the angle you got to play. Dan Bilzerian doesn't act like he's fucking struggling, but
No,
everybody
not at all.
fucking follows it. Well, there's lots of boobs.
Yeah, he's just living the life, man. I want
Such
Dan
a fan.
Bilzerian's life.
I think most people do
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people hate.
because they're jealous.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just like,
Who doesn't want to live that life?
yeah, it's just like my sister talking shit to me for going to the gym. Just like, just hating.
Fucking loser.
Yeah.
Just hanging out in hot tubs with 10 gorgeous women, shooting guns, and
Yeah.
he just like posts shit about him driving in his Raptor across the desert like 100 miles an hour. This
awesome.
is what I did today.
If I did that, I would post it too.
And I went home and banged 10 girls in a hot tub.
What's up?
And he smokes a lot of weed now too.
Yeah, he owns a weed
Mhm.
company, I think.
Ignite.
And
Should-
all the reps are
We should
just
go work for him.
dime pieces. Yeah,
We're
I
not
feel
that
like
hot.
I feel like he'd like me. You know,
Uh,
I think a lot of people are like, I would like to hang out with Dan Bilzerian, but I think he would like to hang out with me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Joe Rogan would think I'm a little dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Dan Bilzerian's right about that perfect level where I could be okay with. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think Joe Rogan would want to hang out with me a whole lot. You know, I'm
You get
fascinated by
Probably
him.
bring down the dick jokes a bit.
I think that's our in. I think that's why he would like me. That's the only thing I got. I'm not that smart, so I can't
Yeah.
try to play that angle. You can't act like you're smart around Joe Rogan. You got to play to your strengths. Dick and butt jokes.
I gotta get more smart. That's why I have dick and buttholes to fall on.
Exactly. Got to have
But be
that
more
backup
smart.
plan.
Yeah.
I'm reading a lot. The book I'm
Yeah.
reading is super fucking interesting. A lot of sacrifice. A lot of death. But very interesting. There's a witch. It's a Graham Hancock book.
Yeah.
War Gods. Yeah. I read like 200 pages the other day because I was stuck on a location for 7
Is it
hours.
real stories?
Well,
Like
it's
history.
it's
sort of?
based on history, but I mean it's Montezuma. I don't know how much actual history is there, but there's a lot of him taking drugs and like seeing gods and shit. So I guess not. I guess it's fiction, but it's really good.
Nice.
But I think it lays out like as far as like the Spanish history and how they came over and stuff. But it's told in a really novel type way, you know, to where you're invested in all the characters and all, you know.
Yeah.
Rather than just like a breakdown of history, which most of the shit I read is nonfiction. This is the first thing. Well, I read Pirates of the Caribbean. Is that what I read? Maybe
Treasure
Island.
Treasure
I
Island.
read Treasure Island. That was a novel.
Is that what I read?
I own it.
Yeah.
I just haven't read it yet. I found it at a bookstore for
Pirates of the
$2.
Caribbean.
Uh-huh. I have like 10 pirate books.
Yeah. You're gonna be a pirate one day.
The bit of
That'd
luck.
be cool.
Butt pirate.
You'll have 2 jobs. Pirate and gay sailor.
I think it's hard to grow weed overseas or on the sea. I don't think plants like salt water.
No, you gotta definitely get regular water. Rainwater when it rains is not salty.
Right. No, I get that,
Mhm.
but I think
That's how they grow anything over there
no, I mean
with rain.
like I'm saying on a ship as a pirate. It
You
seems
have
like
to collect rain.
kind of a tough place to grow weed is all. Right. So we both know what we're talking about. I think it would be hard. How much does it rain?
A
And
lot.
then where do you put the plants when it's raining?
It does rain quite a bit.
I mean, do you need electricity? That's the thing. Are the plants just out in the rain? Like, I think it's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be super tough.
Right. So maybe pirate's not like my move.
Rain indoors.
I like
Solar
to get-
panel. Greenhouse situation.
Greenhouse situation's the move because you're gonna need to supplement with the sun. Because if you're just using solar panels, I feel like the wattage, you're gonna be super
Your
limited.
whole boat is gonna be a solar panel.
Fuck yeah. Bet it's warm.
For sure.
And slippery. Also slippery. That's gonna be the issue.
And you're just like surrounded by water and electricity. It sounds like a horrible thing.
What are you, pussy?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's gonna get electrocuted and explode.
Kill a whale or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched The Meg. Have you seen that?
I'm not.
You can watch it on my Amazon. But it was kind of fucking ridiculous. Oh, I just rented it. I didn't finish it.
Ridiculous bad, ridiculous good.
I watched it.
Yeah.
I finished it. Jason Statham, he's pretty much got my attention just because I want to know. But it was pretty.
It was about the big shark.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I've heard mixed reviews.
Right. It wasn't great, but I'm dumb enough to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And what is her name? Ruby Rose? Is that her name?
I don't
I think she's a lesbian feminist character. Short hair.
Is she on?
So hot.
Yeah, she's on the Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, she's hot as
Yeah, she's
fuck.
very hot.
Jesus Christ. Just Jason Statham and her kept me invested.
Yeah.
And then,
You were just hoping they were gonna bang the whole time.
they did not.
Oh,
You know the black dude from Weeds that at the end he's like, found my whole crew Priuses.
Yeah.
Good for sneaking up on motherfuckers. Yeah, that dude is in it. And he's like a smart dude. He's like always like pushing up his glasses. It's fucking awesome. So I don't think it's a waste of time to watch.
Yeah.
But I didn't buy it, you know. I rented it. Still feel like it was a little steep of the price. Kind of feel like Jason Statham owes me at least $3.99 back. Like
Yeah.
I'm willing to pay Louise's prices.
$3.99.
It was
I know that's why I
$5.99.
hate renting movies off those.
I almost always buy them.
It's expensive.
Almost always buy them just because I don't want to watch it that much unless I want it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I bought like the Avengers because the Whiskey Reel, man, they had me sold. Like they were both just like so fucking nerdy about it and just talked about so many details that I was just like, you know what? I'm fucking sold. Like they should use these guys to sell shit. I guess that's kind of what they're going for.
Right.
But or promoting it rather. But goddamn, Sean Moe and his can't remember the other dude's name to save my life.
His crew of whiskey delinquents.
His crew of fucking miscreants. And they're quick, they're smart, they're witty. You know, they're everything I wish I was.
Yeah.
No, but I think they got like at least 10 years on us, most of them.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know,
We'll see where we are in 10 years.
dumber than shit. At least
I'm trying not to be.
Yeah,
Trying to do research. I'm trying to care about
current events.
current
and such.
events.
It's just so hard because I feel like they're just
It's-
baiting me.
It's fucking circus It's a circus. The whole Trump thing.
I feel like they're
ridiculous.
like, here, stay busy. Look at this. Stay busy. Look at this. I want to know what's important.
That's what a lot of.
But I feel like it's just horse shit. I feel like I'm being honey-dicked into something that's not going to affect me too much.
Yeah.
And I know that's a super
it's who's running it's who's running the fucking world.
I know. But what is
yeah.
I mean
it's silly, the whole thing. Okay, so like
I just feel like me knowing about it doesn't change
it doesn't
much.
But, I mean, I don't know.
I feel like it's important to know about, and I feel like as I get older I'm definitely going to change my stance on this. But at the moment, I'm struggling to keep this fucking ship afloat.
Right.
I don't have time to worry about what this silly bitch is doing on Twitter. I don't care. And it's not just Twitter, obviously.
It's not. Yeah, it's definitely not just Twitter. Like, and it's silly because the biggest issue right now is that Trump paid hush money to these porn stars.
I don't care.
To keep them quiet.
I don't care.
You don't care at all?
That he paid porn stars to keep them quiet? Did he rape them?
Nope. It's the fact that he lied about it, and he did it with
Clinton.
It's the same.
So he
it's
lied
kind of
like
the
Clinton.
same.
So we've set a fucking standard. Let's get that bitch out of here.
And it's not that easy.
Right.
You know, nothing is that easy in the fucking.
But it was with Clinton.
Not really. They still had to go through an investigation, which is happening right now.
Right.
And so Trump's lawyer, Michael Cohen, has just now been sentenced to 3 years in prison for the shit that he did for Trump. And he's spilling the beans, basically. And now the Inquirer magazine is also, basically they took this story and Trump paid them money to keep it under lock and key. And this is all money that they're trying to...
the Inquirer?
Yeah.
Okay.
The National Enquirer.
Right.
They bought fucking stories. Trump paid them for stories to lock up and never release.
Mm-hmm.
But he's using... What the Department of Justice is saying is he's using money that he was getting for his election to hush people to keep voters
ignorant.
Yeah.
Right. Of what's going on.
God damn it.
Okay. So what are the stories about? Are the stories that the media was paid to hush, were those about porn stars?
That he fucked and he paid them to keep quiet because he was about to run, or he was running. And so paying porn stars, paying people hush money isn't illegal, but it is when you are a presidential candidate running for president and you're using election money to do it.
Right.
And that's what they're all trying to just fuck Trump, you know. And it's really stupid.
I don't think he should be the president.
But I think he's dumb. I mean, he should have just said, yeah, I fucked these girls, you know, this is that. And the dumb people would have still voted for him.
Well, that's the character he is. He's I don't give a fuck.
And these investigations are leading to another investigation that is about him colluding with Russia.
That's different.
To change influences on Facebook and all this. And that is also a felony.
Right.
And so it's just, I guess the biggest thing is this is our leader, and when the whole system is lying, like the Republicans, they were like, no, he's not colluding with Russia. And then they kept finding more evidence. And then it's like, well, what is collusion? And then now it's like, well, he's not doing anything illegal. He was just, you know, and I don't know.
He's just talking to his friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I think this is the person that you're supposed to look up to and be a leader. And when they're straight up lying to you, and everybody's making a big deal about it because they don't want Trump in office anymore. And I think that's the biggest thing. But it is bullshit. It's all stupid.
Well, I just don't really. I don't care if he fucked porn stars. And yeah, you're right. The way to handle it would have been the same for Clinton, as if he just came out and said, "Yeah, I fucked the secretary," because that's not what he got fucking impeached for.
Yeah.
It was just about the lying. So, and the character Trump has fucking portrayed this whole time is, I don't give a fuck. Fucking come at me. I'm bulletproof because I'm just going to tell you what the fuck I think. And if he just would have said he fucked porn stars before the election, I think nobody would have given a shit.
Yeah.
But I understand. I don't think he should be the president. That's the other thing. Like,
he's a crazy person.
Exactly. And I don't know how he got there other than just America wanted to change, and not everybody thinks the same.
He's the same thing as everybody else. Well, right now he's pushing to shut down the government again because of his border wall. He's wanting funding, and the Democrats aren't giving it to him. So he wants like $5 billion to build his wall, and he's threatening to just shut the government down. So police, people who are government employees are not going to get paid.
Right.
And he's just threatening to shut down the government because they're not giving his fucking wall. It's border security.
I think the wall is fucking nonsense.
And so, yeah, it's just crazy nonsense.
Yeah. So that's bullshit. Like I said, I don't think he should be there anyway. But I guess the reason I avoid it, and I think I should pay more attention to it, I'm obviously ignorant and an asshole and just selfish. But I just feel like there's nothing I can do, and I feel like I have my own shit to worry about.
Right.
And every day it's just like some new nonsense, and I feel like it's almost a giant distraction. I feel like something's going on behind our backs.
Well, for sure it is.
But the whole government shutdown and shit, that's good to know about.
Yeah. And it's just like, you got to be semi-informed about stuff. I'm not that much.
Right.
I did all this research, and I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. But
that's the other thing. It takes me a while to get a grasp. Because you got to know everything from the beginning.
Right.
Like, unless you've been paying attention, it's really hard to really understand what's going on.
And that's the biggest thing. Like, there hasn't been that much evidence, but now Michael Cohen, his lawyer, has testified against him.
That's not good.
And the National Enquirer is now saying that they're going to release information that, because he is paid for lots of stories to be locked up. And now they're going to just confess about all this shit. So all kinds of stuff is coming out. And they're saying that he was in the room when the whole plan about him paying these girls hush money, and that's what Michael Cohen has been arrested for and charged with, is all these conspiracies to pay off women to stop influencing the election.
But what did he rape the women?
He didn't rape them. It's not that. It's the fact that
it's consensual sex with women, and he's like,
the
here's
fact
some
that
extra dough to keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
It's some gangster shit, but it's not.
It's the fact that
Russia stuff worries me more.
He was a presidential candidate. Yeah, that they haven't even got to that yet.
I don't care who he fucks.
This
is
a felony still, and it's not the fact that he fucked people.
Right.
It's the fact that he was a presidential candidate who used campaign funds.
The campaign funds. Okay, I get that, but I think that's fucking nonsense as well.
It is.
That's a hard thing. I think it's all just corrupt,
and
I get it.
He's trying to build a fucking wall to uphold these border security laws when he has broken a shitload of laws at the same time. And that's what's like silly about it, is he's already been indicted for felonies and he's still the president. And there's all these weird red tape bullshit that's going to keep him in there and before he gets impeached.
That's unfortunate.
And he's being indicted for all this shit, and that's the thing. Like, it's the using campaign funds to influence potential voters and keep people hushed. Which
isn't that what campaign funds are for?
Yeah, I guess so.
Influence potential voters.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's all so dirty to me.
It's just silly.
It's all so dirty
fucking
to me.
Stupid.
It's really hard for me to.
Yeah,
and I'm the monkey in my mind needs to be entertained to really focus on something. Just it's hard to read something about Trump.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. I can hear it from you and take it in, but when I'm just reading it, it's terrible.
I need to look into it more.
And it's just been fucking non-stop.
Yeah.
And I guess it's because he's such a scandalous dude. But when it comes to the fucking stuff,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Well,
but the campaign funds is an issue, and I think
it's just
you got to do that shit with your own money, you rich motherfucker. If
the
you're gonna pay a
few
motherfucker
laws
off.
that he broke, they're going after hard. But the Russian collusion and all that,
When I break laws, they come after me hard.
and it's the fact that they're lying about it.
Yeah.
And then now they're going back and saying, "Oh, I don't."
They're being fucking children.
Yeah.
And in today's day and age, people don't just forget shit, you know?
Everybody knew that Trump was a piece of shit. He should have just said that he had. Everybody knew he was having an affair.
That's what
He's
Clinton should
having
have
an
done,
affair
too.
right now. Yeah.
Clinton should have been like, yeah, she blew me in the Oval Office. I'm really sorry. All the married,
I fucked up.
married
Everybody would
would
have loved him. Like, all right, Mr. President.
Most of all, I'm sorry to my wife.
Yeah.
You know?
I just think they want Trump out so much, so bad, that they're going after him for. They're calling it
But who's going to step into that role?
Mike Pence, probably. We want him? No. The whole system is fucking stupid.
No. Smoking weed's going to be a goddamn thing you got to worry about again.
Yeah.
I'm so comfortable in Colorado where I know I can just smoke weed on
it would be hard.
private property.
There's the dominoes have fallen in the other direction.
It's true.
Like, there's more states thinking and
But I think it's just wasted funds and wasted energy. Why do you give a fuck if we smoke weed, you stupid motherfucker?
Yeah.
Good people just don't smoke weed.
yeah, it's still
Good people don't put people in a cage for smoking weed,
there's
you
still
crazy asshole.
60 to 80-year-old men fucking running the country.
Why?
Like, that's
We know they get crazy and
I
old.
think it's definitely taking a shift in the other direction.
Yeah.
It is.
People are realizing that, but everything takes forever.
And nobody does anything about it because nobody cares.
Like an asshole. I know. But I'm just trying to keep my own shit together. You know?
Yeah.
You know, I could read the newspaper, I guess, but I just feel like there's just so much that's nonsense.
It is. That there's stuff that you should know about.
Yeah, I
I
mostly
should
just
know about.
look at tits on Instagram. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Just
So
follow a
that's
bunch
a
of
lot
workout
easier.
chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to have more things to talk about.
Yeah. No, I definitely should. It's easy to get caught up in your life.
And it's fucking boring and it's stupid that everybody's freaking out about hush money. But I think it's the laws that he's breaking.
And I get it.
Everybody's
I break laws.
freaking out about.
They don't look the other way.
Yeah, exactly.
I get locked in a cage like a fucking animal, and then they just, well, here's your bill.
Yeah.
$11,000. Good luck, bitch.
Right.
More than half of what you make in a year, you owe us because we locked you in a cage.
Yeah.
Huh? Who did I hurt?
Exactly.
Who did I hurt? But laws are laws. I don't know. I fucking hate that thing because I think the people that make laws are ignorant cunts,
Mhm.
and they're just trying to make money. I think it's all corrupt and nonsense, Phil.
Yeah, and the Republican lawmakers are the one backing Trump right now. Like, oh, he didn't break any laws
Right.
for the laws that they wrote.
Yeah. Cunts.
So
It's all just so corrupt.
Yeah, it's super corrupt, and I think that's what's being showed right now with all this stuff.
And if any
Is
good
how-
comes out of Trump, that's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Hopefully something will change, but I guess, yeah, it takes more people like me that don't give a fuck to start giving a fuck. And, rational people that aren't just fucking crazy and
And that's the
fully
thing, that
engulfed in
super
politics.
Crazy people are the ones that really get involved.
Dude, my neighbor, every time I see her, just goes off about something.
Yeah.
Just like, I know, Judy. I'm just trying to walk the dog. It's just like, did you see the news? Like, but that's the kind of person I'm talking about. That's all they do is watch the news and just get fucking fired up.
Yeah.
But she actually does stuff. She rallies.
That's
She does a
what-
shitload of charity work.
If I actually go into it, I try to do the research on my own and But it takes time.
A lot of time.
Thing.
You have to comb through so much shit. I have to be interested in something to comb through it.
Yeah.
But the problem is I care more about like wolves.
Yeah.
Just
It's
like
ADD mind.
ooh, coyote information.
It's nice to watch like the little clips from the Tonight Show and stuff like that.
That's
it gives you like brief knowledge.
The way I can understand.
It makes you laugh.
Right.
And it's a little one-sided, but you got to kind of skip around.
Yeah, or like Vice does news
because they kind of put it all together into one little clip, so you get the basic story of everything.
Right. Yeah, the Vice on HBO on the app.
Yeah, Vice
has
cool.
like a daily, like the news of today kind of thing. But when you just look at the pictures of all the clips, it just looks like death and destruction for all of us.
Last time I looked up current events for 2018, like I think it gave me 10 options, and 6 of those options were different school shootings that happened this year. It was just school shooting after school shooting after school shooting. I was just like, I'm not going down this fucking rabbit hole.
Well, how much can you... I mean, I think it's a prescription drug issue, and I think we're handling people that are mentally unstable in an improper way, and I think we're prescribing antipsychotic medication and all these prescription drugs a little unnecessarily sometimes. And I think sometimes maybe the kid just needs some fucking exercise, like
or love,
just
like compassion.
Yeah, got a shitty family, got a shitty roll of the dice, got a shitty family.
There's still bullies. People still pick on kids. Are mean, man.
I was an asshole.
They don't catch on to that until they're older.
Yeah, I was totally an asshole.
And then if you don't have a caring family when you get home,
it just builds and builds and builds until something blows up.
Until you read something crazy online and start following some sort of weird cult or join ISIS.
That happens, and that's fucking unfortunate. Obviously, I don't know, man. How much can you concern yourself with? I think stay moderately informed, I guess. I'm in my own fucking world. It's probably not a good thing.
I just want to be more informed for the podcast.
Right. Well, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I was doing really good about that at the beginning. I was reading every day, like current events and shit. Yeah. But it really burned me out, man. It's just travesty after travesty.
Yeah. You gotta...
And I don't have television. I know that's not an excuse. I can find my way around that.
You gotta select your searches appropriately. Like good current events. Or not just current events.
Right. Because leads, baby.
Yeah, it's just always death and mayhem, which is a lot of what's going on still. But at the same time, we still are living in the best time in history.
Definitely.
It's only gotten better.
Just make America great again.
America. It's only gotten better for America.
That's gotten better everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but a lot of places. A lot of places.
A lot of places have gotten better.
I think China might be getting worse right now. More and more people getting born, just less and less land.
Yeah.
Isn't Japan like super tiny?
Japan's super tiny.
Yeah. Lots of people.
Yeah. Not as much as China.
Obviously. But it's big.
Yeah. China's huge.
Much bigger.
They're doing good industrial-wise. They're an industrial superpower for sure.
Industrious people.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of like quasi-slavery and stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like wage slavery. But like really, really low wages. Yeah. We can bitch about being wage slaves, but I think it's a little different when you're making like $1 or $2 a day and you're sleeping in like bunks under the factory or something.
Yeah, there's definitely that going on.
It's dark. Bums me out.
Yeah.
But is that the stuff I should focus on? Should I focus on that kind of stuff? Is that the important stuff?
Should be aware about it, but I don't think you should write an essay about it.
Well, writing an essay is not I don't think that's too over the top. That's really thinking it out. Yeah. That's how I could think something out really well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It just doesn't. It's hard for me to convince myself I shouldn't concern myself with it too much, and I know that's super selfish, but I don't have all my shit together. You know?
Me neither.
I don't have all my shit together.
Obviously.
I'm still
Cheers to that, buddy.
Almost 30. Live in a fucking shit house, but it's by myself. Moving up, I can pay the whole rent.
That's pretty good.
Moving up very, very slowly.
We've been doing it our way.
But I don't hate my life. But I don't have kids. I feel like I want kids. At least one kid. I want to have a legacy of sorts. And I know that's slightly
Big,
selfish.
Giant, beautiful Viking kid.
I'm aiming more Latina, bro.
Half Viking, half Latina.
Yeah.
Monster.
Yeah. I just feel like if I did have a kid, I feel a bit of a responsibility to give the kid the best head start you possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
For sure.
Right?
You're a good dad.
I feel already a good dad.
I'm
Everything
moving
that's
to
ever
Mexico.
come out of my dick just gets flushed down the toilet or swallowed. Sorry.
Yeah, I've had a lot of unborn knuckle children.
Well, that's for my own health. Fuck them. I'm not ready yet.
They're like, yeah, ready to go. Nope.
Spit out.
Denied.
You ever got a blowjob from a girl that doesn't swallow? I've had a girl not swallow, but like after a while, it always kind of happened.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't bum me out too much. It's
No.
still a blowjob. I really don't give a fuck.
Depends on what happens after.
There's been times where I felt like
I like to
wasn't
see it. Are you wearing glasses?
There's definitely
Then
been
you don't have
times-
to swallow. It seems to be harder to get me to get a girl to come on her face than to swallow.
It's risky.
It's like, I want to come in your eyeball.
That's risky. You don't want to lose vision for one
That is weird when you see those porns.
cum shot. Yeah, there's a lot of weird porns. I got no problem coming on the tits. It's kind of hot.
It's just they don't ever show the cleanup after the porn. It's like,
Mhm.
and then she disappears.
Well, it's
But
all
like
awkward.
in real life, it's like,
Yeah, I try not to come on girls' faces. Seems rude.
I'm gonna go get you a wash rag.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do. And it's all super awkward when you're trying to do it because you're like... But you also don't want to just be like, here, and throw it at them.
Yeah,
You know, there's a fine line.
I'm gonna need you to leave.
Well, I'm
That
not
was-
even
that
going to
was
go too
rude.
deep in that. Yeah.
I would never do that. I've got to pee again.
I definitely have done that. Got to pee again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Pee break. I'm not ready to stop this yet, are you?
Nah.
All right. Okay. Huh. All right. We're back. And just right off the bat, I want to say I don't give a fuck if a girl swallows. Not in the slightest. Just want to get that out there.
That's good.
Not bitching about anything that may be happening.
Mm-mm.
Just if I get a blowjob, I'm a happy fucking camper. Right, Phil?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be picky about how I get a good
Let me
blowjob.
tell you about the worst blowjob I ever had.
Please.
It was great.
Oh, exactly. Damn it! I wanted a good shitty blowjob story. You ever got
No.
the teeth rake?
Even then,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. I've definitely been getting a blowjob with like if you're watching YouTube, like that look on my face. Like,
Oh yeah.
but I always finish every goddamn time. I've not once. Well,
You
maybe
never
on
faked an
drugs or
orgasm.
something. Well, with the blowjob, it's pretty tough sell. Like if you're wearing a condom,
Grab it real fast.
sure you could fake fake an orgasm, but with the blowjob, I feel like the girl wants to see it too.
Mm-hmm.
Just like sign of a job well done.
Yeah,
Do you know?
that makes sense.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I like to get a good reaction whenever I get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
I like to know that I can.
She's
Okay.
like, oh yeah, that was great.
Now it's your turn to come.
That was good.
I like that sign. Just like I'm good, at least for that one. Like if you got to come soon, do it.
Yeah.
Don't hold back, because I can mentally hold back for quite some time. Because I like to get the job done, Phil. You know.
That's good. That's American of you. You're a gentleman.
I feel like some people would be like, "That's not very American. Americans are greedy and fat, and some of them are, but not me. I'm a good person. I like
Yeah,
to make
there
a
is a
girl
lot of
come when I fuck
Greedy,
them.
greedy, fat Americans.
But there's a lot of greedy, fat, a lot of people. I think.
Mhm.
I don't think every bad thing that's going on in the whole world has to do with just Americans. I think
No,
there's people
not
from
at all.
all kinds of countries that are cunts.
Yeah, there's a lot of cunts out there.
A lot of cunts. A lot of weak bitches too. A lot of weak bitches. And when a cunt meets a weak bitch, the weak bitch becomes said cunt's bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
They make a snowflake baby.
Snowflake baby. Exactly. Yeah. Whenever I meet a hot cunt.
It's real sharp when you say it like that. Like really bounces off the ears wrong.
Sorry.
Like, whoo.
Sorry. What I meant to say is sometimes you meet a bitchy broad.
I wasn't
really
thinking about a girl at all.
Right.
It's just a very hot vagina.
No. Okay. Well, see, earlier I feel like we were talking about bad people in general.
Mm-hmm.
So when you meet a really attractive but bad person, they can make me their weak bitch for a night or two. Yeah. Because I want to get in there. I want to see what's going on. But when they're a bit cunty.
Yeah, not as sharp.
I was trying to really round out the edges. Try to dull that down.
It's crazy.
A
It's like a dagger. It's just a word.
I feel like it's a stigma, though.
It's just a noise you make with your
it's
mouth.
Something that's been drilled into our heads.
Yeah.
How many female listeners can we possibly have? Like 2?
Not a lot.
All we talk about is dicks.
Mm-hmm.
I think chicks are into dicks, though, so maybe this is their channel. I feel like a lot of guys get a little self-conscious when all you talk about is dicks.
Maybe. We're not talking about how big our dicks are.
Not once.
It's like that cigar.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. A pinky.
Pinky. My dick looks like a pinky.
Nah.
A little bigger than a child's pinky. That's what I'm dealing with.
Oh, man. I'm sorry.
It's hard out there for a pimp.
That would be horrible.
It is. It's really, really rough.
I don't believe that in the slightest.
Not much better. It's a big kid, but still, still not a grown man's pinky like that. That would be awful, too. That'd be a bummer. I feel like there's a lot of people that have small dicks and we're being insensitive.
Rodney Carrington, when he's talking about shaving himself, and he's like, I look like a little kid with a big dick.
How do you feel about pussy hair? How much does it affect you?
A little bit.
Really?
It's got, trimmed up.
Trimmed up? Yeah.
Trimmed up. It can't be like Wolverine.
I haven't seen a 70s bush in a while. I've seen a bush for sure. And I powered through, And I was going scuba diving and I was like, just push this shit out of the way and get in there.
Yeah.
Because if I'm going down on a girl, I'm past the point of decision making unless there's a real like biological like alarms going off in my
green
brain.
Stuff coming
I just
out.
keep trucking. Yeah, if my body is like, don't do this, obviously I might pull back.
It's never good.
A scent, a sight, yeah, anything coming out that's not like, you know what I mean, Phil.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
You're painting a beautiful picture here. Like Rob Ross.
Oh, nobody's fucking Rob Ross.
I'm gonna put a little bush down here.
Is it Rob Ross?
I don't know.
I think it's some Bob Ross.
Bob Ross?
Yeah.
Bob Ross.
Well, Bob was named Robert, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
I get you.
Bobby. Old Bobby Ross.
Old Bobby Ross.
He painted little bushes.
Yeah, he did. Happy little trees.
I got high and watched that the other night on Netflix.
How was it?
It's hilarious.
Is it?
The very first episode, he's like playing with these little fox squirrels.
Uh-huh.
These are some nice little fox squirrels.
Does
He says little every time. If you did a game where you took a shot every time he said little, you would be hammered by the end of that 30-minute episode.
Really?
He's like, I'm going to paint a little bit. Take a little bit of this gray over here, and you take a little bit of this blue, and you put it over there. This is a nice little painting we're doing here.
Wow.
Lil.
Yeah.
It's really calming. I could probably go to sleep to it.
Interesting.
It's crazy. That's how high I was.
How do you think he's like to hang out with? Like, do you think he's best when he's just alone talking to a camera?
I was wondering
Or
that
do you
too.
think he's kind of creepy?
Yeah, he
Or-
seemed kind of creepy. He has pet squirrels.
Right. One of those guys.
Mm-hmm. He went off on a rant about how he loves the world's creatures.
All guys.
All little creatures. Look at these little devils.
These cute little devils.
Look at these cute little
Does he
devils.
say shit like that? That makes me uncomfortable.
But it's very calming at the same time.
Right.
Like, it kind of is soothing to your ears.
Works really good for
Like,
TV.
oh, look at those cute little devils.
Yeah,
Those
but
are cute
What if
little
you were trying
devils.
to sleep and he was just sitting next to you, like having a conversation with himself? Like, what if he was filming?
Painting.
If he was filming that right next to you, trying to
Or
sleep,
not filming anything at all, just painting next to you.
Look at these cute little devils.
I'm gonna paint a little rock down here. I'm gonna make that skyscape blue.
That's way creepier.
Mm-hmm.
You think you could take a nap next to that?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
With his voice.
It's
that
but
calming.
if he was there,
Uh-huh. Just don't rape me.
in your bedroom,
I'm gonna put my little finger in your butt.
God damn it, Bob Ross. I told you not to put anything in my ass while I was asleep.
I wanted a winter scene.
If you're gonna do that, I'm gonna need at least a painting that's appealing to the eye.
Yeah.
Getting slightly penetrated by Bob Ross.
Sounds like a punk rock band.
Penetrated by Bob Ross. So terrible.
Yeah, it would be like a scandal that broke out that would be sad. Like another one of your heroes.
Right, like Jared. Nobody thought Jared was a predator, but it makes sense.
Yeah, now that you say it.
As a grown
Oh, yeah.
As a grown man, yeah, you're like, this dude's kind of fucking weird. Because it's like when you're a kid, I think there's a lot of times where you're like, you know, some people just grow up to be pussies. And you see Jared and you're like, he was kind of a pussy. But you don't think nothing of it. But I feel like real soft people on the outside can be real dark on the inside.
For sure.
Like, you are way too Jesus-y.
The internet.
What are you hiding? Yeah. And then some people are just assholes through and through. Creepers.
Yeah.
That's not good.
That's not good at all.
Yeah, there was a dude on a Disney show that just got fired for, who's the dude, Chris, that caught, To Catch a Predator? Chris Hemsworth? I believe was his name. He was just on Theo Vaughn's podcast. You should check that out.
The old guy?
Chris Hemsworth is Thor, I think.
Okay. Then not
Chris
the same guy.
Henley? Something like that. He was the To Catch a Predator guy. He's the same guy.
He's the older guy, right? Pretty sure.
He's in a bunch. I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, that guy, or there was a guy that worked on a Disney show that showed up to a house intending on fucking a 13-year-old girl.
On To Catch a Predator?
I don't know if it was actually on To Catch a Predator, but it got let out there. It was a sting, you know. And apparently he's fired now. Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
He was a predator.
I've watched a couple of those To Catch Predators. It's really gross.
I haven't. It
Yeah,
bums me out. It's something I just don't expose myself to.
Yeah.
I don't need that shit in my head. I'm going to have a dream about it.
Yeah.
That's not good. When I was a kid, I had a dream that my little sister was being kidnapped, and I tried to yell. You know, we were in the driveway. Somebody pulled up and like went to grab her, and I couldn't yell. I couldn't do anything, you know. Terrifying dream.
Yeah.
I still remember it. Scariest dream I've ever had, probably.
Sounds scary.
Wolves are scary, but not as scary as sexual predators for some reason.
Yeah, for sure. Wolves aren't that smart. Sexual predators are smart human beings. Yeah. Like,
the worst, dude.
it's pretty horrible.
How about the dude that got off because he pled insanity because he shot that dude in the airport? The cops were escorting him inside the airport. Dude just walked up. Boom!
Oh,
shot him in
yeah.
the head, put the gun down, and put his hands up.
Yeah.
And
It's happened a few times.
Probably got a fist bump.
Yeah.
My man.
Yeah, that's really the only time you're ever going to get acquitted of shooting somebody in the head.
In front of police officers. My whole thing was like, how... Seems like you're really endangering police lives and the lives of the public
For
in
sure.
an airport.
I bet he didn't get scot-free. I
Yeah.
bet he had a few charges.
Yeah. It was temporary
Opening.
insanity.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I bet temporary insanity. Everybody's like, yeah, fuck this.
He wasn't home
child
that night.
molester.
Yeah. But yeah, raped his kid.
Yeah, that's the one that everybody's like,
I might shoot you if you fucked my dog.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. It's a weird one. I don't want to go to jail.
Me neither, but man, you hit my dog, we might be fighting.
Yeah, if you're in my house, I'm going to shoot you and say he tried to fuck me.
Exactly.
Because I think your dog is still property.
Mm-hmm. That's weird.
Yeah.
It's still a living creature. People are assholes to dogs.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't think they should have the same rights as people, but
pigs are kind of like dogs, and we kill them.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, but they'll eat you too.
Your dog will eat you if it gets hungry.
It's real hungry, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's real hungry.
Yeah,
I feel like if you
die and get trapped in your house, your dog
the
might
dog's
eat
gonna
you.
eat you.
I don't know. I've heard stories that the dogs don't eat people, but cats do.
Right. But yeah, if you accidentally fall in a pig pen and you don't get up quick enough, you're fucking dinner sometimes, man.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. Pig farmers get eaten by their pigs because they're old and they fall.
Just fall.
They can't get up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucked up.
And the pigs just, oh, food. And
yeah, but
eaten
don't
alive by
treat your
pigs?
pig like you do your dog.
Yeah, but what if you did?
My dad has neighbors. And they live with pigs in their house. They have doggy
Tiny
doors
pigs?
for their pigs.
How big are these pigs?
Like full-grown pot-belly pigs.
Yeah.
They're size of Shiva
Hmm.
for sure. And they just live. They've lived in their house for years.
Never eaten, nothing.
Mm-mm.
Huh? Yeah, maybe
They just walk in
maybe
and
these
out.
farmers
They're
are
like
just
dogs
dicks to their pigs.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't treat your dog, farmers aren't feeding their pigs like you do dogs. Let them in the house. And I don't know if they fell and couldn't get up for a couple hours, maybe the pigs would eat them.
Huh?
I don't know, but they've lived with those pigs for years. It's crazy.
Well, I mean,
really
they
gross.
sleep
Yeah,
next to him.
they're like little dogs.
Huh?
But yeah,
I
but they're
dated a girl
pigs.
who had a little pot-bellied pig. I thought I was gonna fuck her mom. I sold her mom.
Pig
weed.
got in the way.
Pig got in the way. Yeah. No, girl got in the way, but
Mm.
I really wanted to bang her mom. I was selling her weed for a long time. Thought it was gonna happen. Back in the day, before I went to jail.
I remember that. That's
Yeah.
a chick that had patchouli and different things.
Probably.
Yeah. She'd give you different
Fucked
ointments.
a couple patchouli girls.
Then the mom though.
Oh yeah.
The
No,
mom
the
was
mom
the
was
one.
always giving me shit. Yeah.
Mhm. Make our weed bunny smell better.
I feel like. Oh yeah, that's what we did with it.
Mhm.
Holy shit.
All of our weed bunnies smell like patchouli.
That's almost worse. This is hippie money. Where did hippies get money? Obviously, they sold weed.
Oh, that's good shit.
Good shit. I like hippies, the nice ones. I like blowjobs where they spit or swallow.
I like lamp.
I love lamp. I'm trying to summarize the episode. How do you feel about that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Holidays are coming. Everybody should be happy. Just see it
be
as an
happier than
opportunity
me.
to see your family and enjoy your family as fucking goddamn convenient. Are you supposed to take God's name in vain? I don't think so.
Definitely on Christmas.
Definitely on Christmas. It's so goddamn inconvenient. And it fucks up your whole life, and it fucks up your work, and it fucks up everything.
But be happy your family's still around.
But it's the most, your family's around, and it's the only fucking opportunity you actually get all year to spend multiple days with your family, and it's understood. Nobody's fucking making you go to work. Nobody expects shit. Sure, a lot of you aren't getting paid for that time, and it's making you go super broke like it has me in the past. But you get the opportunity to spend times with the ones that you love, hopefully, if you don't hate your family, and the ones that love you.
I do love my family.
If you hate
They're
your
awesome.
family, hang out with your friends. That's the move.
Yeah, that's
Hang out with the people you love,
create a family.
whoever they may be. Right?
Not like with your dick, but with your friends.
And maybe it's dark and cold and there's a girl that you're fucking, then you might create a family. It'll be a Christmas miracle.
Yeah.
And if you're, that broke, it's going to be super inconvenient to have a kid, but you'll be okay. Where the fuck am I going with this?
I don't know, man.
Well, yeah, we're going to have a Christmas episode for you guys next week with our boy Tim Martinez. He has confirmed. We're going to drink wine. We're going to talk about Christmas. I'm going to drop some knowledge, hopefully. Phil's going to tell us more about political stuff,
Right.
current events,
Be more prepared.
or you don't have to.
No, Brian's going to hate it.
I'm going to bring Christmas knowledge.
I'm gonna bore the fuck out of Brian. We're talking about trains the whole episode.
I like trains.
I just don't like riding on them.
I hate riding on them. Yeah, riding on them's boring
I
as
like
fuck.
watching them go by, and then I'd go on with my day.
Exactly. I feel like you can ride a horse almost as fast as you can have a train.
Maybe.
Depends on the train, I suppose.
No. Because you got to stop with the horse, and, that's why trains were invented.
and water it. Keep it alive. Set up camp. You got to...
Everybody that...
Your asshole's going to be all sore.
Mm-hmm. That's
while they
not
ride.
fun.
I almost shit my pants right
What kind of
before this
saddle
podcast.
are you using?
A dildo one. One that sends a dildo right up my ass.
Yeah, we all had the image.
Yeah, I gotcha. Was it Bam Margera that did the strongman hammer thing with the dildo?
Mhm.
They hit it hard. It went up way too hard. It missed the whole... I feel like it tore the asshole.
It
Like
was
he was
bad.
having a baby the other way out of his ass. Yeah, it was a violent fucking.
Yep, that's where babies come out of, the asshole.
I mean, I feel like if a dude had a baby, it'd come out the asshole.
Nope.
Right out the dick hole. I'm getting a
Science.
C-section for sure. Oh, I'm pregnant, everybody.
Yeah, Brian's pregnant.
I'm gonna be rich. First pregnant. First dick baby.
Dick baby.
Want to give the best start I possibly could.
That's the name of the podcast.
Dick baby. I don't know.
The episode.
I don't know.
Dick baby.
Dick baby.
That sounds
Alright,
bad.
I'm
You
cool
shouldn't
with
put dick and baby.
it.
Anyway,
Agree.
we love y'all.
We do love you guys so much. If you're listening to this, thank you. Thank you for listening. We're probably using Trips Music, Ethan Esparza, Hip Hop Trip on SoundCloud. Check him out. We're at GLW_podcast, greenlightweekend@gmail.com. We love you. Peace. Peace.
Peace.
Let me tell you something real quick. Flipping through the pages of a notebook, dope hooks, old school shit, get your dome shook, no luck. For you, can you feel what I'm saying? Rhyme slanging, beat banging from the pavement to the backwoods. Put your hands down if you're trying to act good. I don't care about your steez or how you be swagging. Punks moving backwards, I'm sitting back laughing. Like what happened to the real? I be with that hip hop plus a hot meal, saying this is why you ain't, this is why you ain't, this is why you never will be great. Man, come on, for goodness sake, never have to brag or boast. My verses do the walking and you talking like a joke. Tatted on your throat, well I think your ink's whack. I'm shitting on you bitches, yeah, this my stink rap. Rock a bright pink cap and some lime green pants. Smacking mama's ass, what you think about that? Yo, I'ma bring it back with a cool 32. Hustle lava lyrics dropping right on top your crew. It's going to erupt like it's about to blow. I don't give a fuck, y'all already know. I'm running for my life, that's right, I'm motivated. Won't stop till I'm on top, elevated. You're gonna do it, son. My mama be telling me, stay away from drugs and don't be catching felonies. Nah, never. Just for the record, ma, I'd rather sell a record. And you know that I've always loved being under pressure. Yeah, I get that money talking, saying be patient. Big money, honey, opportunity creating. It's so basic, bring it to your faces. Ain't no way I'll ever let nobody tell me that I ain't sick. Not a challenge that I couldn't hang with. Put your test to rest, guarantee you I will ace it. Haters still hating, people still painting. Wanna hear this shit bang on every block and every base. Speaking of the devil, get up on my level. We on the base in trouble, we gon' do this shit forever. And them ponies need to step up, I don't think that they could catch up. We mash them like tomatoes, good on pretty much whatever. Honestly, I'm in no need of any extra flavor. Any time of day I get poppin' like bacon. What you thinking? We munchin' every beat. Got the bounce down version playing in the back seat. Let me put it this way, loving this life. Get up on stage, drum bass, one mic every night. New place, same name on the dough. You rushing to the show, fighting for the front row. Yo, I don't give a hoe, anything too nice. Nintendo 6-4, got the game up in the vice. That's right, you bitch. You ain't playing like this, that's a bet. And I'm betting that I strike rich, pot of gold type shit. I'm 0.5 Irish, dark brown iris and long eyelashes. Man, I'm so damn handsome. Young buck Spaniard, girls hanging around my neck like backstage lanyards. Faster and faster, I'm killing all of them bastards. But thinking trip ain't the master, just go lie down in the pasture. Call up your pastor and ask him what's going to happen after. Swing, swing, batter, batter, you cannot defeat my chatter, get it? Hey, batter, batter, tell me why you playing Little League. If you still can't see them, maybe you should be climbing trees. I'm number one, came straight out of 91, having fun, spitting like guns, alright.